take you under the hood, show you what is in a storefront. I can't show you all the features, but I can show you a lot. So hang in there for a second, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Here we are with a Google search window. And first thing we're going to do is search for designer pens I promised this business in Murphy, North Carolina, that I would put them in for designer pens. And that is what happened. So Uniques is actually one of our clients as well. Although I did not promise designer pens there, they do have those. But I want to show you all these other corporate results, Walmart, Walgreens. So yeah, these places might have that, but if you're shopping local, Yelp, this is just not even relevant. It's just spam because Yelp is just dominating that result. Not sure what all that is. And LinkedIn, not relevant. Etsy, not relevant. And then boom, first relevant local result, organic result. This is not paid for by Rare Bird Emporium. This is simply a keyword in their storefront. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and open that up in a new tab. Let's take a look. So as you can see, I've already logged in and head because this is a demo, and this is the Rare Bird Emporium, virtual storefront. This is what your storefront is like. So if we click this link right here, see what's inside, and we see all of this stuff, these are the keywords that describe to all of the Googles, all of the Bing, what is inside this business. And we see here that designer pens is right there. And that is the kind of linking, that's the kind of informative information, authentic information that we get with this list of keywords. So we keyword the business, create this authentic, authoritative list, and then it goes into a database. If you look up here, it says 11,256 keywords. So it goes in a database with other unique businesses that are all authentic. And Google comes and learns what's inside these businesses. 2/3 of these businesses didn't have a website before we created a virtual storefront for them. So this is how virtual storefronts indexes and explains to the internet what is available. It shows Google what's inside locally, what's available locally. So that's your keyword list. Every business gets a keyword list that is put together by us. That's included just any kind of keyword list like this in the retail market in terms of creating a website. Keyword lists generally go for $500 up to $1,000 very easily. So if you were just to take this keyword list and walk away with it and forget about your storefront, you're already very much ahead of the game, because we charge $199 and all of this is delivered to you, included with a virtual storefront. We put it together. You order it in 5 minutes. Our team puts it together. If you just walk away with the keyword list, then you are actually winning. But we actually don't just give you the keywords. We feed the keywords to Google. And you can see on virtualstorefronts.co how Google over this summer has basically been doing about 30,000, showing storefront results 30,000 times a month for about 125 businesses in our pilot. So that is what you get. You get the keywords there. If you click this link on any mobile device, it automatically opens up, automatically opens the phone app. If you click here, this automatically does a share and includes the business description right here. So you can tell anyone about, send this directly, the listing directly to anyone. If you click here, it tells you exactly where you are versus the business. So it has us pinned right here in the middle of Murphy, and that's where we're the shopper pinned into the center of town of Murphy. And then B is the destination. So it tells you exactly where you are, where the shopper is versus the business in your listing. And then it has right here a link, and then this button. And we're going to go ahead and show you how we can create more buttons here in a minute. And I just do a quick demo on that. This is all created by us for you. So we take pictures, we go to your Facebook page, we put together a storefront generally within 5 to 7 days, and then send you a link. So all you have to do is make the purchase, fill out a form that takes about 5 minutes, and then we put your storefront together. And we do everything, and then we send it to you for approval, or if you have any changes. And it's a real person called a merchant ambassador who's going ahead and creating your storefront for you. And I mean, these are just if you have stuff, every business has a unique story to tell, and that's like the disadvantage of your unique business until now, because at virtual storefronts, all the businesses that are unique can come together, and it's the authenticness of each business working together that creates a real authoritative directory that can compete with the cookie cutter version of everything. The cookie cutter version, the Walmarts that are constantly spending thousands of dollars, millions of dollars on the same types of search results that we're getting here on virtual storefronts right here. So, Walmart is spending a whole lot of money to make sure that when you get Google designer pens, Murphy, North Carolina, that office supply store at Murphy Supercenter is a top result. And that's why we are an answer to the franchise here, because we are taking the power of the local businesses, putting them together, taking the lemons of being unique and actually turning into lemonade, which is something that Google loves. So that's how that is, just show off everything you got in your storefront. And there's a really cool store in Murphy. If you get a chance, go visit Rare Bird Emporium. Every business gets this section of photos, which is really nice. You can change out all the photos. We're going to go ahead into the back end here in a second. But isn't it just lovely how you can just scroll and click? And the idea of a storefront is not to do e-commerce. It's not a substitute. Our goal is to get the shopper to your store. So we're enticing them with the storefront. We're giving them lots of information that they can use. Oh, there's seating here. We can go and have, our meeting for our writers group or whatever it might be. Give the idea of it so that people can then go to your actual business and transact at your actual business. We say engagement is at your register. So again, this is all included with $199 here. We're already logged in. That shows you the login. I logged in before the demo started. So we're going to go ahead and click the gear here and go to edit. This is your back end. We're going to go to edit my storefront. So this is the control panel of your, this is where you drive the vehicle. No one has to go in here. We set all this up for you, but if you ever need to make changes, you can go right here and make all the changes you want. Right here, if all of a sudden we don't have any more designer pens, then we just go ahead right there and click an X on the designer pens. It's gone. And when we save it, it'll be gone, completely gone. So now we scroll down here. These are all of the options. Maybe we start with we start doing curbside pickup. So we click that. We can change this. It can be edited by you 24/7, 365 days a year. No waiting for a webmaster. This is all as easy to get into or easier to get into than a Facebook page or a Facebook profile. Let's see. And then we have the web address. That's just a written link here. Below, we have some new buttons. Oh, these are your hours. There's actually a lunchtime option, as you see here. These all replicate. If you when you hit a add a working time entry, you see how it automatically clones the last hours from 7. We are not open Sundays. We're going to close that. And now this is the new link button section. You can have up to 12 link buttons that you customize. So we started with their website. It says our website. And I'm going to add another link button because they have Instagram. Go ahead and I got my notes here already. We got YouTube. So I'm going to copy this YouTube link. Now I'm going to put the link in here. Now I'm going to write YouTube, and that will become the link that goes to their YouTube channel. Now we're going to go back here and I'm going to copy the Instagram. So link goes here. That's the link directly to their Instagram. I'm going to copy that. Boom. There's Instagram. And now if I wanted to swap out any of these images, I can just choose a file here, go right to my desktop, and pick anyone I want. I'm not going to do that because we're not swapping out any images now, but all of this can be changed. All of this text can be changed. Google is indexing a lot of this text, so it's very well indexed. This is a great, because it's a collaboration. It's an opt-in. We're opt-in, so it's a collaboration between the business and virtual storefronts. This, how do you tell the internet about your unique business? What is the tool? It's the website. we are a website solution. So we're working with you to be the authoritative source of information about your business. And then all that is the strong signal that we start with. And then all of the places out there, that are tasked with indexing and having really good local information. This is where they can come to your storefront that we've created for you. So I'm going to go ahead and update. It's as simple as that. We just update there. And we see now that boom, 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 we have 3 buttons. So I'm going to do a preview in a new window. This can actually be used on a mobile device as well. So we're going to open this up in a new window. And now here it is. We've just made our edits. We have these new buttons. I'm going to try them out. Boom. That's the YouTube link. Goes directly, opens up a new window with all the YouTube videos. How cool is that, right? And then we go to Instagram. And if it's on a device and we hit this, then it will open up the Instagram app. Boom, here we are, Rare Bird Emporium on Instagram. And this is a really funny cup of shame. So they have a great sense of humor over there, Pav and Kate. So anyway, this makes your storefront like a hub. If anyone can get to your storefront, if we can start here with the search and get to this link, takes us to the storefront, we can get everything else we need to. We can get anywhere we need to. We can call, we can get to the physical location, we can share it with our friends. When we click here, everything is available to you. Your hours are right here. They click open here. So everything you need is right here in your storefront. So let's see, I'm going to next show you how the Blue Stage is using virtual storefronts. This is a local music venue. They have these QR codes on, I don't know if you can see that. They have these QR codes. You see all the social, including virtual storefronts, is listed. And then they have the QR code right here on the tables. And when people this is so they don't have to print menus. So when people QR code, it opens this up on their phones so they can change the menu drink list. And last time they changed it was August 18th. They can change it anytime they want. And I'm going to just go ahead and show you. I've done a little edit to this image. I'm going to show you how you can change it. So they're also logged in here. We're going to go into the back end. All right. This is the back end of their virtual storefront. That's just like yours. And we're going to scroll down. So scrolling. They have a lot of links in their buttons. You see, look at all the buttons they have. This is a huge benefit to a business like this. So every single person who's going to see drinks, they all see these links to the Blue Stage everywhere they are on the entire internet. And I think that's like 12. I think that's using all 12 links, or let's see, 9 links. They have 3 more they can do. So that's a lot of links, but they still have more. That's all included in your storefront. So that's featured items. Okay, now highlights are the big pictures. We're going to go ahead and choose a file. Remember, we have this I'm going to make this margin smaller so that it appears a little bit bigger. Excuse me while I get through the Windows menu. All right, now I've changed it to the more narrow one because we're going to make it a little bit sleeker. And I'm going to go ahead and update down here, swap out that image. And now we see the streamlined version of that image is now replacing it. Go ahead and preview it in a new window. And as you can see, it's an even bigger image now because we have replaced it with that trimmed crop. So it's that easy. And if they needed an updated menu for September 23rd, 2023, it's that easy to swap it out. Everyone going to this, going to that QR code can see the latest menu at the Blue Stage. So it's that easy to use this product. Now, finally, I'm going to go ahead and show you what it means to be a shopper on virtual storefronts. First thing I'm going to show you is where you land as a shopper, and everyone lands on virtual storefronts right here at the nationwide live feed. What we're seeing here is every single business in the entire country will be going into this feed. So it's going to become very active and very kind of hectic. That's not the focus of virtual storefronts. This is just a fun bonus that we're adding to keep things lively at the homepage at virtualstorefronts.com. And you see that there's actually quite a bit of activity here because we've added hands-free posting, which I'll show you in a second. Yeah, I'll wrap this up with the hands-free posting. In any case, isn't that awesome that you can actually, we're going to be seeing stuff from Kansas and Alaska and New Mexico and every local business that wants to tell the world what they're doing, like it's local and yet it's nationwide. It's going to be really cool with a nationwide live feed. That is a new feature that came online on September 14th, and along with the buttons and some other features, a little bit redesign. Now, I'm going to show you what it means to be a shopper. Shopper accounts are free. Shoppers can follow any business, and they can also follow entire towns as we launched live feeds. We create live feeds for entire towns, and you can follow the whole town. Every business that is on virtual storefronts is automatically added to their local town. And if your town doesn't have a live feed, we automatically create it. So without further ado, as a shopper, let's sign in. All right, this is it shows your initials up here. This is our standard shopper account. And where we land automatically, the home page here, if we click this, is the shopper home feeds. My feed is everything that we are personally following. Currently I'm following the blue stage. I'm going to unfollow it now. And when I go back to my home feed, it's now removed. There it is. It's no longer there. And let's see. I'm now everything over here. All of these feeds are different radiuses and different locations. So if we go to Murphy, North Carolina, 10 miles, we see Cherokee Pool and Spa just recently posted, Mountain Office Systems. This is everything within a 10-mile radius just of downtown Murphy. So it's a way to monitor what's happening locally. And anyone visiting Murphy can go to this feed. Every town has its own unique feed. Now, if we go over to Robbinsville, we're going to see a completely different live feed, right? So that is how our live feed works. And these are just the businesses that are in Robbinsville posting. These are also fed into Google's. We also submit these to Google for crawling so that they can also be indexed. If we go over to Andrews, 10 miles, we're going to see yet again a different, and now we see that the blue stage is back because we're not personally following that. We're following the entire town. So this allows you to monitor entire towns, and we currently have 4 feeds. There are thousands of feeds that will be on virtual storefronts in the future. Once again, making the home feed quite crazy, but a whole lot of fun. One last thing before we go, I'm going to show you what an automated, how you can create a hands-free post. And I think we're going to try to get it to go onto the nationwide feed here in a second. So we're going to flip over here back over to the Rare Bird Emporium. This is our standard post. And then these are the hands-free posts. They do not have a hands-free post yet. What we are going to do is go ahead and create a new hands-free post, and it's going to, I pre-wrote it. It's written because these repeat every week at the exact same time. That's what the hands-free posts do. It's an automated post because we want to save our business owners money. So boom, we want to save them time and make them money. With the least effort and the highest impact. That's our philosophy here. If there's one less step that we can do for our customers and even for ourselves here at the company, one unnecessary step to take out, like having to log in and spend 50 minutes posting on Facebook and wasting a lot of time, we're going to remove that because that's our and include that feature for every business owner. That's what we're doing. So with that, we're going to go ahead and get an image. I have this downloaded, the ready for coffee. And now I'm going to set the time. So currently the time is 3:41. I'm going to set the time for 3:40. too. And I think that we're going to go ahead and try to watch it appear on the live feed. So we're going to wait here for a second and see if it doesn't appear automatically. We don't even need to refresh. This is a self-refreshing page. This, again, when it's posted here, it's going to post here, and it's going to post in the Murphy, North Carolina live feed. I'm going to go ahead and click here and show you the Murphy feed. So it's going to appear in the Murphy feed, and it's going to appear in the nationwide feed. Evergreen posts are made so that they're relevant every week. They don't have like deadlines or anything like that. And we look at these announcements as weekly announcements. There's no likes, you don't have to engage. Our goal is to get the information out there so the shopper can easily get that information and bring it and get to your storefront to transact at the storefront. There it is. So now that's automatically posted at 3:42. It's in the refresh. It automatically refreshes itself. It's gone out into the national feed, just like your storefront will go into the national feed. And it's gone into the Murphy, North Carolina feed, as you can see right here. It would also even be in the Andrews 25-mile feed because it's within 25 miles of Andrews. And it's obviously within 5 miles and 10 miles of downtown Murphy. So, and if I'm following it, and I'm not following it, but let's do that. So let's go ahead and follow Rare Bird Emporium. And now when I go to my homepage to my feed, it shows up in my feed as well. So that's the 3 places that, or in this case, because there's overlap with Andrews, it's 4 places, but that's how an automated post shows up in all of these great places. So if you're ready to make the decision, the no-brainer decision, as so many people call it, to make a purchase for $199 per year, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're not happy with your storefront. But again, just the list of keywords alone, let alone putting them into search engine optimization, is worth $500 or $1,000, depending on who you're getting them from. If you're ready to make that step, then the way you do it is you go to virtualstorefronts.co, this page. This explains what virtual storefronts is in a slide presentation. It's very, it's excellent. And then we have an endorsement from a search marketing expert, like one of the best in the country. His name is Paul Counts, et cetera, et cetera. You can learn all about virtual storefronts at this is .co versus .com. .com is where the application is. It's where all this stuff is happening at virtualstorefronts.com. And then .co is the sales page where you make your purchase. So you go ahead and you click launch your storefront, click this button here. It opens up. Make your purchase. It's very simple to purchase here, very secure with Stripe. And you're making a $199 purchase with Stripe. You hit subscribe, and then it'll take you to this form. And it takes 2 minutes to fill out this form to get some basic information. Once this is all filled out, it goes into a spreadsheet, and then we can assign it to the merchant ambassador. This is a merchant ambassador hat, in case you were wondering. I am doing your tour as your merchant ambassador. We'll assign it to another merchant ambassador, and from that point on, they will take it from there. If you want, we'll email you the link, text the link. It takes about 5 to 7 days to get your storefront to you. If there are questions that you want asked, or if you want to have a conversation, they can call you. You can, any kind of specific instructions is absolutely okay. And then you just check out here. You get your free upgrade here, which is digital. You get all these digital assets for free. If you want something more robust, we do offer printed materials with your virtual storefronts branding. And there's 3 different packages for that. But every purchase gets this branding for free, all the digital assets. You hit submit, boom, you are done. Your work is done. It's in our hands, and we are going to deliver you an awesome website solution. It's that simple.